All verse rising my soul family, peace to the god stars and goddesses. This topic is going to be about doppelgangers. So soul family, if you had experienced a cousin, a sister, a brother, a mother, a father, a uncle, a auntie, a fiance, a classmate who used to show you a lot of love, previous years in the past, but then all of a sudden, many years later, like your classmates, your fiance, your mother, your father, your uncle, your auntie, your sister, and your brother is like, they just wake up and just choose to be an enemy towards you. They choose to treat you like you don't belong on earth. They be a hater towards you. That is not the original sister, brother, cousin, uncle, auntie, mother, father, fiance, classmates that you once knew. Those original people who used to show you so much love back in the past, and they don't show you any love now. They got killed off by a doppelganger who looked just like them. A doppelganger had replaced your fiance. So let's talk about the fiancés first, right? So a lot of you women and a lot of you men had experience, having so much fun, memorable dates and love making memories with a man and a woman that showed you a lot of love when you first met them, right? But then all of a sudden, like they became cold and distant towards you. I'm letting you know right now that fiance, man and woman that you once knew who became cold and distant towards you, that's actually a doppelganger being an imposter posing as your fiance. Because like no a man and a woman that shows a lot of love to an individual the first day they met them, they're going to keep that same energy for eternity, because people don't just, a real human doesn't just choose to wake up one day and like hate on someone on Monday, and then wake up on Tuesday and be a hater to that same individual. Then on Wednesday they want to love this person, and then on Thursday they want to hate this person that they were showing love to on Wednesday. It doesn't make no sense, soul family. So like it's the same thing with a mother, a father, a uncle, a auntie, a classmate, a sister or brother. Like, come on, soul family. This is so deep, man. Like and I know a lot of you spiritual males out there, spiritual females out there, you always have these headaches and chronic heart pains and heartaches, like, witnessing your own sister or witnessing your own brother or cousin not talking to you like they did in the past. I'm gonna tell you right now, that sister, that brother, that cousin you once knew who used to hang out with you, play video games, or do whatever they was doing with you in the past, and they enjoyed your time, they enjoyed to be around you back in the past, but they don't enjoy being around you now. A doppelganger had met your sister, had met your brother, met your cousin, and those doppelgangers had killed your brother, they killed your sister, and they killed your cousin and replaced them. I'm gonna tell you right now, soul family, there's cousins and siblings who I once knew, like they got replaced by doppelgangers, soul family. Like, I got cousins who got replaced by doppelgangers. They don't really, hang out with me like that. They don't really invite me nowhere fun. I got siblings who don't invite me nowhere fun. It's like, it's because I know and study spirituality. Like, the original people I once knew, the original cousins and siblings I once knew, they got killed off by a demonic doppelganger twin. Because doppelgangers, their whole mission is to eradicate humans and humanoid extraterrestrials. So like these mind games that these doppelgangers be playing, these demons be playing, try to make me think like, oh, these cousins and siblings of mine became haters towards me. Like, no, like the original cousins and siblings I once knew, they got killed off by doppelgangers, soul family. So like, this is the thing I pay attention to. Like, and it's the same thing with the girls, man. Like the girls that will once talk to me all the time, and then they just stopped talking to me out of nowhere. They got replaced by doppelgangers. All verse rising my soul family. Peace to the god stars and goddesses. Salute to Jeffrey St. Louis. Jeffrey said, people was all lovey and dovey with you before. Now people are just cold and distant. These people are body snatched or was kidnapped and replaced or genes was altered. It just doesn't feel the same or right to be around them. This was a video topic I did about if someone you knew turned from family to enemy, they were replaced by a doppelganger demon reptilian. For a lot of you individuals out there, a lot of you spiritual humans and spiritual humanoid extraterrestrials, you had the experience where you had like a sister or a brother, or you had like a fiance or a classmate or anyone in general, even a father or mother or uncle or auntie. They used to show you a lot of love, like the original people, the original sisters, brothers, aunties, uncles, mothers, fathers, and fiancés that you once knew, who showed you a lot of love from the first day that they met you. And then when you wake up one day, they all of a sudden, like many years later, like they just start like hating on you, bad mouthing you, calling you the N word, calling you slave names and all this stuff, man. Like, trust me, it happened to me. There's people I once knew since I was the age of 7, and they used to show me a lot of love and everything. They used to be all vibrant, play video games with me, and then all of a sudden, like, one day, they became cold and distant towards me, like I was an enemy, like I did something to jeopardize their life when I didn't do anything to them. And then I put two and two together, and I realized, yo, the people I once knew since I was like the age of 7, and every time they see me, they just be cold and distant towards me, like I'm an enemy, and they act like, I don't belong on planet Earth. It's because those people who once showed me love that I knew since I was like the age of 7, they were replaced by a doppelganger soul family. Like, a lot of you spiritual humans out there, especially for a lot of you spiritual human and humanoid extraterrestrial males out there, you might have like a sibling who might have been like a higher age brother or a lower age brother of yours. Whether you both got the same father or don't have the same father, but you both got the same mother. Your sibling that has been replaced by a doppelganger, being cold and distant towards you, man. Like, that's what it is, man. A doppelganger replace your sibling, yo. Like, for a lot of you individuals out there, like, if you've been wondering why a woman or a man that used to show you a lot of love and, like, will go out on a lot of dates with you, and you be making the most fun memories, like, making love to each other, and then all of a sudden, they just have different behavior, being cold and distant towards you. They have been killed off by a doppelganger version of them. And those doppelgangers are being imposter versions of the original man and woman that was your fiance. This is Deep Soul Family.